First time parent, you basically, build that chemistry with your own child, and y'all basically learning each other from day one.
You already know what time it is, and we back here at the park, me and Tony.
Hey, we back.
And this time we got a guest. Come on in here, man, introduce yourself. Oh shit, y'all. That's right. King Hercules in the flesh, man. Herc, man.
What's going on?
If you could talk to the nation, man,
Let me see.
Talk to the new reverend and let them know how you feeling today.
Hey, I'm feeling blessed and highly favored.
Right.
And I ain't gonna do not gonna do any preaching, but I'm feeling good. It's a nice day today outside. About walking that dog, playing outside. But right now we're just gonna talk about this topic of facing your fears. We're gonna pass it back to the mic to
Okay. So facing your fears. Oh, I'm sorry for protocol. How y'all doing? What you call your little?
called Herc.
Okay, what's up, Herc? Big Herc fam.
What's going on?
Empire that Herc built. How y'all doing? Lee Hawk Fury here. My bad for protocol. Forgot to introduce myself.
It's real King Tony. You already know my favorite fraction, one-on-one. That's me.
All right. So, ladies and gentlemen, we got the major topic that we know deep down. No matter if you're powerlifting, daily life, no matter what you do, how do you face fears? T, you want to start it off, my brother?
Yeah, I can do that.
Okay,
I can do that. Yeah. So how do we as a whole?
Well, let's just talk a little bit about perspective and just see, and we'll go from there.
Okay. So I'll give one example of how to face your fears.
Okay.
Basically, I say one way of facing your fears is to do something that you're afraid to do.
Okay.
So let's just say, I don't know, you're afraid to apply for a job that you don't have the qualifications or the skills in.
That's good. Yeah, that's very good. Very good. Yeah.
I would say still apply for that job.
Right.
Because you never know.
Hey,
see, a lot of people see qualifications. Oh, you have to have this. They say, "No, I'm not gonna do it. I'm not gonna do it."
So
they did. They live. No, go ahead.
So would you say that people are scared by what they see, like, okay, in the atmosphere, like if we're in the gym, because that's what your channel is based off, powerlifting.
Right.
So if you're in the gym and let's say we got 550 loaded on the bar, and this is your first time going for that PR, you've never seen it before in your life. And I guess when people hear the weights clanking and banging, and they see a guy that lifts more weight than you, and it's your time to try something new, you're gonna freeze up like, well. But the first thing about it with the fear is self-doubt,
That's true. It sets in. It sets in.
It's kind of like self-sabotage.
Right.
Yeah. So when you see like he's explaining, when you see the 500 on the bar for the first time, that's literally a culture shock.
Right.
And you see it, you're like, oh man, and you start talking to yourself in your head like, oh, I can't do it. I don't want to do it. I might embarrass myself. I might bust a knee. And it's multiple. It's not like one thing. It's multiple of things that's running through your head. That's true. And basically you psych yourself out to a point you don't believe in yourself.
That's
I don't think they hearing you, Herc. Y'all not hearing Herc.
Herc came out here with big knowledge for a big channel. Okay, but listen,
that's true.
We're not done with this though. So a lot of people, that's just in one aspect as far as the gym. Now, personal life, like he said, okay, going to get that job.
Yeah.
Okay, so more like my style. What if you were going to ask that girl or a guy for prom or a date? Now, the first thing you're going to get the butterflies, nerves going to kick in. So you already know doubt. We said that, right? So the second thing that hits you is fear. You know what I'm saying? Nobody wants to fail. Nobody wants to have any negative experience doing anything they're doing. So I feel like with self-doubt and fear, we already cooking, like the Power Couple girls, what I'm saying?
Right, cooking,
we're going to put the chemical X in there, and we going to create a big disaster. And I don't want, like people in life to be like, you never had the chance to do something because you were scared to do it. You know what I'm saying? Like, okay, becoming a parent, that's a scary step in my life. I mean, well, not my life, but it's a scary step in life. You know what I'm saying?
Take over.
Tell us about it.
Well, as they saying, I am a father. I have one kid. I do mostly everything, from powerlifting, working, construction, whatever, being a full-time dad from time to time, being a full-time husband, and a full-time family member to my family. Like he was saying, being a parent is, you don't have no instructions. You just you just free ranging, freestyling basically. You just freestyling. You trying to figure it out because you have a baby in your hand. He looking at you. You looking at him. He like, what are we doing? But as you become a first-time parent, you basically build that chemistry with your own child, and y'all basically learning each other from day one. And that's good. And it's up to you to consistently work your way into it as a first-time parent of learning the child or learning your children, like what they do, what they like. But most of the time they're gonna have some of your traits too. They're gonna have your traits, and then they're gonna have the mother's traits. Right. So you're gonna see a little bit of that, but at the same time, they still building their own personality in some type of way as they grow up in life. So because they have your traits, but you want to kind of build their own little style. But when it comes to first-time parenting, like I said, it really is a struggle. You don't know what you're gonna do. You might be at a serious point where you don't have no money to take care of a child. Ooh. You might have money to take care of yourself, or you might not. Or your bank account might look in the negative. We don't know. We don't know what your status looking like. But but life, when the baby comes, like the baby in life and God, they don't care. You just gotta keep rolling with the punches, and eventually you start figuring it out as life go on as a first time parent. So
man,
that was good.
That was a beautiful speech.
That was remarkable, people. Yeah, that was good.
Okay, so the third thing. Now we talked about self-doubt. We talked about the fear. Now the third thing involved is humiliation. It's true. Right? Humiliation of being scared.
Yeah. Go ahead, man. You already started it. You already opened up the can.
So
we've been there before.
Yeah, so it's like, okay, let's say, boom, you took the shot, you got rejected, you got just put on the glass. You got put on the glass.
Right.
The whole crowd go. Anyway, the crowd go, oh.
Hey.
You hit the core,
so and then when you go back to that classroom or wherever you go, you got
you that person who got body.
So
you got glass.
And they gonna stand up for you. You walk in.
In the back of your mind, there's gonna be a fear of humiliation with that. Like, man, I don't even want to take the shot because I know what's gonna happen.
Yeah, they ready. Basically, they ready to figure out the outcome.
Right. Yeah. So you see how all three of those things are interconnected as one. So it's many levels of fear, or as the game said, layers of fear that you could break it down. But to those key points, you want to attack and try to work on. Like when you do anything, especially building this YouTube platform, content creation, whether you're in the gym, whether you're being a doctor, lawyer, you're gonna have some fears, okay? New chapters, new obstacles, new opportunities to make yourself better. But listen, fear is the best thing that can help you grow, okay? Right. Because with fear, you're unlocking new abilities within yourself. You know what I'm saying? Right. So let's say it's like you in the GameStop, right? You see that game right there. You tight on money. You don't want to spend $60 on the bullcrap game, but guess what? The fear, you're gonna be like, you know what I'm saying? I don't want to take a chance.
That's the fear kicking,
Hey, but if you buy that game and you like it, guess what? The risk and reward, you paid off,
Yeah, everything went according to plan.
Everything went according to plan. So, T, is there anything else you want to say on this fear aspect?
Man, actually, so people don't understand that fear is false evidence appearing real. That's what fear stands for. False evidence appearing real.
Right.
So fear is something that you create in your own mind.
Right. That's true.
It's something that you create in your own mind, right? And people have to understand that when you have fear, you're really your mind is holding itself back. You're not holding yourself back. Your mind is holding yourself back. Right. So you can't move forward unless you move your mind forward. Your mind got to go with your mind got to go with your mind got to go with your body. Okay. You got to move. You know what I'm saying? You got to move in them, right? You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So where your mind go, your body go.
Right.
But
so you can't move forward without your mind.
You can't.
Okay, that makes sense.
Because listen, think about this. I can't get up unless I tell my mind to get up. I can't get up from here unless I tell my mind to get up.
Right. Same thing that I can't wake up until I tell my mind to wake up.
Exactly.
Got you.
So it's all mental.
Right.
You know, it's all mental. Right. You know, but once people start understanding that, everything is in the mind.
Okay, so if I may interject for a quick second. So we know that it's the mental aspect, but the physical limitations will trigger the mental to make you feel like you can't do it mentally, right?
Right.
Okay, so how do we get the physical and the mental correlation to respond on the same note? You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Because we can't be at a 99 with the mental and then our body physical is at a 22. You know what I'm saying?
Go ahead.
We have to figure out how to get both aspects of the machine running. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But to me, honestly, I feel like there is no such thing as no fear in the human, because there's something has a fear. Life has a fear for every human. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So you could watch a horror movie, I won't be scared. But you can watch a horror movie and you have a nightmare.
Right, man.
Have your room locked down.
Man, shoot, hey.
Corner with the knife.
Hey, man, come on now.
Boogie, man.
I'll be out there turning all the night lights on and all that. You know, get the clap on. You know what I'm saying? Right there. Right.
But yeah, so I mean, so Herc, what would be your way to get that correlation with the mental and physical? Tackling the obstacle that you're fearful, you know what I'm saying? With fear.
With fear, when it comes to, hold on, we're gonna let this music pass.
Yeah, you gotta.
He's jamming right now.
He's
jamming. The correlation of facing your fears and how to,
the mental and the physical aspect. The correlation to make them both compatible, tackling obstacles.
Basically, you basically just gonna have to do it. You're gonna have to run. You're gonna have to roll the punches. You're gonna have to. You don't have to just do it. Even if you're scared, nervous, hesitant, you're in a state where you don't know. It's best for you to go ahead and do it anyway. And don't worry about the outcome. Don't worry about if you have the money for it. Don't worry about if you have the ability to do it, or don't worry about if you're not capable, you're not qualified. Everybody qualifies, but everybody has that mindset of, oh, I can't do that, so I'm gonna just stop myself. And basically they shut it down where they at. And then when the following years come, when they get older, they say, oh, man, I should have done that. I should have took that chance. I should have took that risk. But us as human beings, we stop ourselves right there on the spot without taking that chance. I see a hill right here. I say, man, it looks scary, but let me go ahead and take that leap and see what happens. You might get hurt, but if you still can get up and dust yourself off, you might get a little minor bruises here and there. But if you can still get up, and you can still walk, you can still see, you can still breathe, you can still touch, then you can basically move forward into that next day or that next era of doing whatever you're trying to do. Even if you fail for that moment, it's not an automatic thing, because everybody gets fear. Everybody is fearful of, like you say, failing, and they try one time and it doesn't work how they wanted to work, and they're like, they throw it in the trash, they walk on, they try to find something else, and then most of these people are lost from time to time.
That's true.
So, but just to iterate what Lee was saying is basically you want to just face your fears head on. Face them, and believe and have that confidence. Like you always tell me when I work out and I get fearful of big numbers, and say, man, just confidence. You want to have that basically that self-talk. You want to self-motivate yourself every time. Like, okay, I can do this. I know I might fail, but I'm gonna keep doing it, until I get it. And then eventually, once you get to the other side, it's not that bad. And you just gotta. It comes with consistency, discipline, and belief within oneself. To to basically just make it.
Put a fan on them.
To make this stuff or this objective or this goal that you're trying to do. You're just gonna have to keep rolling with the punches, and eventually you're gonna get to the other side. Right. Don't worry about what you're doing right now. Just put your head down and just keep rolling with the punches.
Man, that was a beautiful. That was a beautiful speech. Yeah.
Put a fan on.
It ain't much for me to really say on that, but T, if there's anything you want to say, taking it to the.
So to close it. So basically, I'll say this, man. Like I say, your own mind is imprisoning you from doing what you want to do.
Right.
You know?
Right.
So for being fearful. Okay. You know, a lot of people, especially a lot of people fear not having money. Right?
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Not having money, fear, I don't have money, I don't have this. Right. But it's all in your mind of what you attract. Mm-hmm. You know? That's Some people are scared to say, hey, I'm scared to go spend my last 10 on that. You know?
Right.
I'm let's go spend. You can't say you want to be a millionaire if you scared to spend $10 on your last on something. You know what I'm saying? You can't say I want to be a millionaire. You got to risk it.
You're right.
Hey, throw them chips out there. Throw them chips. Right. You know.
The same thing with the content creator, because you know we got the cameras, we got the mics,
right.
We got all this costs money. Right now we got like what? $3,000 right here.
More, yeah.
Yeah, but if we didn't take that chance to spend that money, this video wouldn't happen.
And that's fact. And that's what I'm saying. And that's the leap of faith you took. Right. Because you know what? Right. It's not about having the fear. You know, in your mind you be like, I don't know, man, that's a lot of money. But you know what? Man, let me just go buy this. I don't care. Because let me tell you something. Money is just paper. You can get it back. Oh. It's just paper. You can get it back. Yeah. And let me tell you something. If I'm at the point, if I don't have something, I just don't have it.
Yeah, that's true.
I just don't have it.
You gotta be real with yourself.
I'm not gonna quit and give up and say, oh man, no. You gotta be real with yourself and say, hey, at the end of the day, everything gonna be all right.
Hey. So I just want to say that on top of that, ladies and gentlemen, this right here, we went overtime to give y'all this knowledge.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? On the part of the Herc Foundation, the house that Herc built, I want to thank y'all for welcoming me on y'all platform.
Yeah, shout out to
Thank you for this collaboration, man. We love you, brother. And man, we go way back, and you know, I'm happy that Herc has got this platform off the ground. He deserves it, and thank y'all. The view of being such a great supporting factor.
No, most definitely fact.
The nation, new era. You know how we rock, man. We want to thank y'all for bringing Herc on.
Right. Yeah. Shout out to Herc. Yeah. Shout out to hey, Herc doing it big. He going up. He going up from here. It's only up.
Lee Hawk family.
Yeah.
Joining the platform.
Right.
You know, we're gonna have many more things to videos to come. But until then, Herc and Herc out. You know, it seems to sound the same thing, but I'm gonna let Herc. I'm Herc today, y'all. I know y'all gonna hear me on both mics. That's fine. But listen, ladies and gentlemen, if you have any recommendations, any topics that you want me to talk about, the boy T to talk about,
let me know.
Be sure to email me, hawkfury@gmail.com, or you can follow me on all social media platforms, Lee Hawk Fury. Until then, you guys be safe. God bless. Hawk out.
Later.
Yeah.
I mean, that's how I was recording.
Boy, I know.